Hello Mountain House, Aleyta Meldrum here. You may have read a few of my articles in the Mountain House Matters Resident of the Month, and we are going to try something new where we meet face-to-face with some of these up-and-coming residents, and this is our inaugural show. We would love your help coming up with a show name. If you could please put it in the comments or email info@mhmatters.net. We can review these, and the lucky winner can come onto the show and present the name.
Yay!
Yay! Today, I am so excited. I have one of my dear friends with me, and she is a 2-year resident in Mountain House. She's the newest member of the Mountain House Elite group.
Yay!
Cassie Bobrow.
Hi.
Isn't she beautiful?
Stop it.
I love being able to interview friends, more so because the people that I've been able to interview have been incredible. They are the people that help in our community. They're the people that I feel help make this community such a special place. So I would love for Cassie to please tell us a little bit about your favorite things in Mountain House.
Oh, my favorite things. Well, I love that in Mountain House especially, I can go out at any time of day. If I want to go work out or go for a walk or go for a run, there's always someone down to do something. Or I see people. I'll be out, it's barely light out, and there's people out there on the streets, and I feel safe to go do that.
Safety.
And that's the biggest thing. I want to always feel like I can walk out my front door at any time and be completely safe.
Especially because you're so beautiful. Right? I agree.
Yes.
Yes. And so you've lived here for 2 years, and you worked from home.
Yes, I've worked from home. I actually moved here from Patterson, and where we were living in Patterson, we would have had to put, I have 3 small boys, and we would have had to put them, and they go to school on the bus every day, and go 35 minutes, and then they would go to their school, and while it really is a top-ranked school there, we just didn't feel comfortable with that. So we loved the idea of, school, houses, school, houses, school,
Right.
houses, and so we searched and looked for a house where we could, walk our kids to school every day. I don't know, maybe it's the mama bear in me, or that I'm kind of a control freak. Either one, I just really liked having that,
the
control of
accessibility.
knowing exactly where my kids are at all times, and the accessibility.
And they were always under your feet while you were working, because
Because
you were at home.
I've always been at home.
At home.
Yeah.
And so your boys are how old?
5, 3, and 1.5.
Yes. And they are adorable.
They are.
Blonde, beautiful babies. The 1.5-year-old is actually taking me out for Valentine's Day.
Truth.
Yes.
He gave her a flower. He asked. I mean, what am I going to do about it? That's okay, because my 5-year-old's in love with Sophie.
My daughter. So,
Seriously.
it's a group, family, keeping it in the family.
At Christmas, my dad goes, "So Owen, how's your little girlfriend Sophie?" They're so precious.
Yes, they are. And we met here.
We did. We met in Little League, which was awesome. It's one of the things I love about Mountain House is that everybody is here doing the same thing. We're all here at the same time of our lives. We're all of the same struggles. And what I mean about what I said earlier about somebody always down to do whatever, it's like we all have young kids and they understand that they need to nap between this hour and this hour.
Or if you have to cancel.
Yeah, or any of that. Or it's like, who wants to go to the park in 10 minutes before it gets dark, or whatever. It's like, it's just so nice to have a community and have a group of people that are kind of just where you are in your life.
Right. No, I agree. The other night when we just all got together and someone picked up chicken nuggets.
Yeah, McDonald's, 220 pieces.
No judgment.
No judgment.
No judgment here. Organic all the way.
Sure, they were organic chicken nuggets.
Chicken nuggets.
From McDonald's. But they have the $5 20 piece, so we just got 2 of them. We had a ton of kids, I don't know, maybe 9.
One girl.
one girl. True.
Yes.
I don't know why.
I know.
But yeah, chicken nuggets, even got like the little shakers for the fries.
Yes,
awesome.
This community has definitely brought people together. And Little League, you were a coach.
Yeah, I was on the board last year for the first time. That was an experience. It was very interesting for me.
Yes.
I had never done anything like that before, ever.
But you have a background in
sports.
Athletics.
Yeah, I played all the sports growing up, but I got an athletic scholarship to go to UC Berkeley. And so I did that. I played softball there. Yeah, it was pretty great. We won a national championship my freshman year and then came in second my sophomore year. So yeah,
Berkeley is an amazing school.
It is an amazing school.
Such a good role model for the boys.
Thank you. I got a degree in political science, which I actually think I use in my job in real estate.
Do you?
I do.
So,
because it taught you a lot about leadership and how to create legitimacy in that like authoritative position without like being an authority, but you know, keeping people happy.
right,
Really.
definitely, and it's important to keep your clients happy.
Yes, and my biggest thing is I want everyone to have a good experience with me. I care about that. I have been told that is my fault. I have had old-time realtors tell me, this is going to be the reason that you get out of real estate is because you care too much. I'm okay having that fault. I really am. It's just me. It's who I am. And I want them to be happy through the experience. When you move, it's already the most stressful thing.
Right, it's a huge life
It's
change.
like on that list, if you Google it, like most stressful things to do.
Yes, it's like right there with losing someone, divorce.
Oh yeah, it's right up there. It might even be number one. I'm not sure, but it's like right up
and
there.
so they come to you, they trust you.
Yeah, and it's like
You're a rock.
I just don't understand why this experience can't be done in a different way. Like, why does it have to be so stressful?
Yeah, why do you have to get something out of
I try to
it?
take that from my clients by being there for them and actually like kind of being their friend and guiding them through it, because it should be fun. You're buying a house for your family where you're going to make memories for a lifetime. You know, that's what's so cool about residential real estate. You know, it's not commercial real estate where you're just like making an investment and it's very business-like and there's numbers and XYZ involved.
Right.
This is residential. This is real. This is real people's lives. This is where they're going to make their memories. And so it's just so important to me.
And you go above and beyond. I've heard some of your stories. I mean, you don't just do the paperwork. You're in the house helping, you know, get it ready, yard work.
Yes, I have laid sod. I have painted. I have... Because you do what it takes. You need to do what it takes. And frankly, you know, the client that I just helped with this, she is, you know, like me, she stays home with her kids. She's busy. She has dogs. She has kids. She's going to school. She's going to this school. She's doing this pickup, this drop off, whatever it is. And I understand. Like, I want to help her because she's like, when am I going to do it? I don't know. I don't know when you're going to do it. You know, so it's like I might as well help or it's not going to get done.
Right. And
I get that because I couldn't do it. It's like, oh, I just need to paint the walls in my house. Okay.
And you closed that.
We did close that house. Yes,
congratulations.
Yeah, it was
and
great.
This was a listing that you had prior to working with.
Yeah, I had this listing prior to coming to the Elite.
So you were working real estate for how long have you been working real estate?
I have been in the real estate industry since since 2004. It's really all I've ever done. It's all I've ever known. My grandfather, he was a real estate developer. Both my parents met in real estate, and actually
it's been
a family affair. It's like all that I've known to do. So as soon as I got my degree from UC Berkeley in political science, I, like everybody, needed a job. So it was my first paying job. I went and took a job at a mortgage broker. But real estate has always been in my family. Both of my grandparents, my grandfather was a real estate developer. Both of my parents met in real estate. It's actually their 35th wedding anniversary today, which is awesome and adorable.
Your parents' 35th.
My parents.
And what are your parents' names?
Hal and Linda.
Okay, so cheers to Hal and Linda.
They're going to be so proud. They are.
And so it was just natural. You fell right into it.
Yeah, the thing I love about real estate, really truly, is that it's logical. It makes sense. It's like even if you doubt whether you know something, is this within the law or is this not within the law? And it just makes sense. It's like, does this feel like it's something that you should be doing? If you have to ask yourself that question, don't do it. You know, it's like, it just makes sense to me. You know, it's not, being an attorney, it's not black and white, but it just makes logical sense to me. So it's something that's kind of come to me naturally.
Right, which is why you're so good at it. I mean.
Well, that and I care about people.
I know you do.
Yeah.
I genuinely know that.
Yeah.
I feel that from you, and I know that that your clients must obviously feel that too. I mean,
They do. I got a call the other day from one of my clients, and she just bought a house. She had recently gone through a divorce, and she has 2 kids, and so she didn't really know that she would ever be able to buy a house. And so I kind of helped her through the process. She got a VA loan, which means she was a vet. You know,
Right.
she served for our country. So I
Thank you.
Thank you. I especially wanted to help her. So like, this stuff matters to me, right?
Yes.
It's people's lives. They matter to me. And so she called me, asked her to write a review for me, and she's like, I'm crying writing this review right now. I just don't know how to ever thank you for all that you've done for me. And I just, you know, there's just no way to put all this into words. Like, I'm just beyond.
You cried too?
I did, and I was like, thank you, you're so
Very
sweet.
emotional, this one.
I am, it's not.
In the
like-
best way. In the
Right.
best way.
It is what it is.
Yes, it is. You care. You care about
I
your
care.
clients.
I care. And so it was just really neat that she shared that with me. And then she did write me a great review too. But she even told me, I showed somebody at work and they said it's too much. I should cut it down. She's like, so I took out the whole middle section, but it's still really long and it's within the character limit, so I'm going to use it. I'm like, thank you.
Oh, that is amazing.
Yeah.
And so working here, you will get to see a lot of your clients every day, if not work with friends. I mean, you're going to be seeing these people and the changes and them growing and
Yeah, and that's the idea, you know, it's nice. People's families change, their lives change. It's like, so these people that you know and you grow and you love and you see every day, pick up, drop off, everything else with all
Right.
these schools because you're so close to everybody.
Right.
You know, you're watching their families evolve. So-and-so's pregnant, they have another kid, you know, and it's like, we need a 5th bedroom. Oh my God, we need
Right.
a 5th bedroom. We need a 5th bedroom like yesterday, you know, so it's like, it's really cool to be able to help people get into a house. It's like perfect for them.
yeah.
It's a great time of my life for me to be doing it, I feel like, too.
And you understand. You can
Oh,
empathize with
absolutely.
them. Yeah.
Mhm.
So now that you have moved from doing real estate out of your house with the 3 little boys, and you work now at
I work now with the Mountain House Elite, and I am so excited to be working with them. And when I first moved here 2 years ago, and people used to say, why aren't you doing real estate in Mountain House yet? I just wanted to do it right. And I
Right.
wanted to come into this community and do it right. When I knew the inventory, knew the market, and this is just part of who I am, I have this championship mentality. Like, I want to be the best. I want to work with the best, and so that's what I'm doing here. I have found a way to align myself with the best group of realtors, the best office, the only office in town, and I love it. I love it.
right. And so you've been here for how long?
I have been in this office, 3 weeks now,
3
something
weeks?
like that. But it's so great. It's so great just having that camaraderie and being able to ask, like, what do you think about this price of this house? What do you think
Right.
about this? And having that support from a group of just such great, experienced realtors that have been here.
Right. Well,
And know the
you
business.
exude happiness. I mean, you can feel
Oh,
the
right,
energy.
they love me.
Right.
Right, they
Right.
love me, and I think they're great.
Well, they found you. I mean, they wanted
did.
you, and you're here, and
It was
so now
very
you
flattering.
get to leave your house.
Now I get to leave my house. I'm sorry.
You get to put on
I do.
clothes.
I get to
That-
dress up and put on makeup and care about what I look like. I got my nails done. And like 3 hours a day, every few days a week, I get to just come in the office and it's silent.
And you focus on work.
And it's
You're getting
silent and I can focus. Like before, I'm like working out in my kitchen. I literally have the computer up. The kids are screaming. I'm making food. And I'm like, ooh, email pops up, go answer the email, run
Right.
back, finish the food, get the kids this. Now I need to get them their juices. You know, it's like,
Oh.
I actually get to come
cheeks
here.
on the table
Oh yeah, or yes,
or in the toilet.
Or in the toilet.
He's always in the toilet.
He's always in the toilet. True
That's my
story.
Valentine date.
Anyway, yes.
Yes, so you get to get out, you get to come here, you get to be the best, I mean, you're a better version of yourself.
It's like if you want to be the best, you got to align yourself with the best. So that's why I'm here.
Right. So tell me about some of the people you work with. Have they been? I mean, they've been in business
a long time.
A long time. So you're learning more.
Yeah, I'm learning more. Some have been here since '04, and honestly, I think I don't know every single thing about Mountain House. Right. Who knows every single thing about Mountain House? But collectively, we probably know close to everything there is to know about Mountain House. So it's, like I said, it's just so great having this deep set of resources.
Right, bounce
all the guys
off.
joke about how Mike in the office has this like great sense of memory. He'll be like, Lennar, cobblestone, this plan, this floor plan, da-da-da-da-da, and like so he's kind of like the person you go to for all the logistical
brainiac.
Yeah, stuff that he's gonna remember, stuff nobody else will.
Right.
It's like, what's his floor plan? Where do you find it? Well, here you go.
So you take him to Vegas to count cards. I mean,
exactly. There's a use for this.
Yes.
You're missing it, Mike.
Yes. So you're a better person, right?
I'm a better realtor. I'm a better person. I'm a better mother. Because
you're
when
a better
I go
mother.
home, I get to like spend time with my kids and be more checked in with them because I just spent 3
Exactly.
hours dedicated to work here.
And I know that there's a lot of moms, dads, stay-at-home dads and moms who work full-time, who have to stay in their house literally all day long and make money, but also take care of their kids. And do you have any sort of advice for how you handled that for people who don't have the option to go, out of the house? Like, do you have anything like?
Yeah, my advice is to not expect it to be completely graceful, because you cannot do it all. You can't do it all. You might be super mom, you might be super dad, but you can't do it all. It all cannot be perfect. Your house cannot be perfect. Your work life cannot be perfect. Your marriage, your family, everything. So just, not that something has to give, but just don't expect to be 100%
Don't be hard on yourself.
And don't be hard on yourself. Like,
right.
You've got to give yourself a break.
Do the best you can. Right. Well, I'm sure a lot of people will feel, just knowing that they're not alone in that, because I think that's a struggle for everybody. I mean, I don't work outside the house, and I'm,
Yeah.
I'm tired. I'm exhausted. I can't imagine, everything you do. It's incredible.
It is. It's really hard.
Yeah. Well,
it is.
You amaze me.
I feel like
you do.
I feel like a crazy person.
I know,
to be
but
with
you know what? When I'm with you, like when we get to spend time together at your house and stuff, like just sit on your couch and chat, like I feel like I've met one of the most incredible people, and I know I have. And I see your boys. No, but I mean your boys. They're just so loving. I love to be around that, and I'm just so thankful that you're my people now.
You're my people now.
Don't cry. Don't cry.
We should take a selfie.
Yeah, let's do that instead. Don't cry. Take a selfie. Okay. You start it. Oh, it's already set up. Smile. Say, I love Mountain House.
I love Mountain House.
So, to end our segment, is there any, to end our segment, and once again, I call it a segment because we have no name for this show. So again, if you're just tuning in, please put a comment or email info@mhmatters.net with some kind of idea. We'd love something catchy, we'd love something funny, that we can title this show, and it will be me just chit-chatting with, the up-and-coming wonderful people.
She just called me up-and-coming.
Wonderful people of Mountain House. If you would like to read about other amazing Mountain House-ians, you can.
I think you just coined a term there.
You can go, you can read Mountain House Matters, and I have a few around here I can just show you.
And it's a great resource. I use Mountain House Matters all the time. Actually, people came in the office yesterday and they were like, so this is sort of like in the middle of nowhere and there's like nothing to do. I flip open Mountain House Matters, I go, see all these clubs and activities and groups and organizations? Get involved. There's plenty to do. If you're not involved, that's your fault.
Yes.
Because there's plenty to do.
Yes.
And there's plenty of people that are in your same group that are interested in something you've got to be interested in, because it's literally everything.
Yeah. Is there anything that you would love to see come to Mountain House? Dream. Not just a gas station.
No, but what's great about Mountain House is it's changing. It's still changing. It's still growing.
It's evolving.
You know, so it's evolving, so we're not seeing like a stagnant Mountain House like it was before. Like we're in this ever-changing place with it, and it's awesome.
And you love that. You love the progress it's making.
Yeah, and what's not to love? We have a new high school. The high school is awesome. It's beautiful. It's really bringing the community together, camaraderie, going
Incredible
to football
schools.
games. Yeah, the schools here are great.
Yes, yes. So
I just think any more services that are in Mountain House would help in any services, really anything would help. I mean, naturally, the grocery store would be awesome, but you know,
right, right. But I would love to know, what is your dream house?
Oh, jeez.
What 3 things would your dream house have if money wasn't an issue? What 3 random things?
Maybe not so random.
Okay, basic.
I want a lot that backs to Great Valley.
Okay.
One of the big lots.
Okay.
Because I came from an area where we had big lots and we had a lot of land. That's one thing Mountain House doesn't have. I feel like it's one thing that most people have to compromise on when they move here.
Agreed.
And so, I mean, if I'm picking my ideal thing,
yes,
I would want a big Great Valley lot. 5 bedrooms would be great. And then I want an entertainer's dream, because my house is the house where everybody comes to my house all the time. Every single day there's somebody at my house, which I love. It's what I want to create in my house. So my friends come over, I'm like, hey, come over, what do you think? What are you doing? Come over. But it's great, and so at any given point, there could be 15 kids at my house. Seriously.
And then every time I leave her house, she's like, so your house next week? And let me tell you how many times she's been to my house. 0.
My poor kids. Anyway.
0.
I
just show up at your house.
I don't mind.
So you want an entertaining house.
I want a big downstairs where it's like my kitchen is huge, and I'm like the master of my domain in my kitchen, and like everybody.
Well, with 3 teenage boys, you're gonna need that space.
Yeah, sure, but it's more about me. I want my big kitchen.
All about Cassie.
And I want to have people over, and I want to be able to entertain them.
Yeah.
And I just want everyone to feel comfortable.
Right. And
that's the dream. That's the environment I want to create.
An amazing entertainer, and I'm sure that also goes right back to, when you're showing houses, you have a great way of showcasing things. You have a great way of, picking out the best things in a house and making them look amazing.
Yeah, but what I do that I feel like most agents don't do, I don't try to sell the house as much to buyers, because I feel like the house will sell itself, because they know the qualities they want in a house. And while I know those things too, there are so many times that buyers come to me and said, I want X, Y, and Z, and I will not compromise. And then they will go look at a house, and they want completely different things. Right. And their mind totally changes. And I felt that way myself. When I've bought property, it's like I thought I knew what I wanted, but I didn't know what I wanted.
Right.
So I always show everybody everything that's on the market, because you never know what they're going to like. Like, I'm not just going to show them, my listings or my office's listings. I'm going to show them everything.
Right.
Because you never know what you're going to want, and you might change your mind. Maybe you do want a pool. You might, you don't know. Or maybe you do want a loft. Maybe a loft would be great for you.
Right.
Maybe you do need a closed-door office.
So you give them those options. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Maybe you change your mind.
You are amazing.
Stop
You
it.
really are. I think all your clients, future clients, very lucky to have you.
Thank you.
And friends.
Thank you.
Very lucky to have you.
Thank you.
I really loved sitting here with you, chatting. Mountain House Elite Group Office.
Groupie.
Groupie. I'm the groupie. I'm the groupie.
I'm no longer the groupie.
I'm the groupie.
Mm-hmm.
Feel free to stop by the office, actually, and pick up a card from any of the great, amazing realtors, and they will help you in any of your needs. Or if you just want to chat, find out more about the town, if you're new here, even if you already have a house, just come by. It's in the center of town, and
we do lots of great things for the community. We brought Santa to Mountain House this year. Like, how cool is that?
Yeah.
Picture with your family. Move over here. Go get a picture with Santa. I mean, how cool is that? I mean, it's just so cool to be involved in an office that's so involved in the community that I love. It's like, what's not to love?
I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah. And now they have you. You're the missing piece to this place.
I mean, I think so, but I don't like. I mean, I hope I can speak for them and say the same, but.
Yeah, well, they're very blessed to have you, and as you are to have them. I'm sure they've been great mentors to you.
Yeah, they have, and they will continue to be.
Yeah. Well, thank you very much. And thank you for being my very first up-and-comer of Mountain House. And Mountain House, thank you for sticking with me and watching my show. Don't forget to vote for a name. Aleyta here saying, see you later. Mountain House.
That'll work.